Afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. And what was supposed to be an episode of me getting the 205 prepped, moved around the garage, or tidying the garage, prepping the pug, getting it in the right place in the garage, ready for the process of stripping it down for an engine out, to get the cylinder head off, to have a look and see what's gone wrong inside cylinder number 2 and 1 potentially. However, not the case. I hope you've all had a fantastic bank holiday weekend, and hopefully you had decent weather. It's been raining today here mostly, but it started to brighten up a little bit this afternoon, so it's not so bad. But yeah, just a channel update really for you all. Last Tuesday, early hours of last Tuesday morning, I woke up, was feeling a bit ropey, and up to the toilet, as you do when you're in your late 40s, and got back to bed. Then woke up later on in the morning, as per usual on a work day. I noticed that my left arm felt like a dead arm basically, and my hand was really quite slow, and I couldn't move my finger and thumb properly. So that and I woke up on my left hand side, so I've slept on it and maybe just stop the blood flow going down to it. An hour or so later, I think it should be okay, etc., etc. But it didn't get any better. And by the time it came to about 11 o'clock, it was no better, no improvement, and I thought something's really not quite right here. So I called the GP, surgery, got the GP call back about 10 minutes later, not quite that even actually, and told me to get to A&E as soon as possible, which I did. Basically, he was thinking that I had a possible transient ischemic attack, was the mindset, possibly. Either that or did something to a nerve in my arm that prevented movement. So off I went, got to A&E, got seen to pretty very quickly because of the symptoms, etc. Within 15 minutes I was in A&E after post triage with a specialist nurse, etc. Local A&E department. Really good. Kind of 20 minutes later I was in and having a CT scan of my brain. Returned back to treatment room for bloods, full blood counts, and an ECG. That was followed by a consultation with the doctor to discuss the results. The CT was clear, bloods were good, cholesterol was low, blood sugars were good, pretty good, really good actually. ECG was good, no issues. And subsequently I got to see the consultant after that, because the doctor I saw wanted to just make sure that he hadn't missed anything. So I saw the consultant, and he was kind of thinking that it could have been what they call a TIA, transient ischemic attack. So he wanted me to see the stroke specialist at that point. So I hung on for another kind of hour-ish or so in the A&E department, or ED as it's called nowadays, to see the stroke specialist. Did some assessments with him, moving your arm, trying to move you, just mobility basically, etc., walking and stuff like that. So he suspected also a TIA, and subsequently called and booked an MRI scan to confirm basically what it is, to just check everything really. So not the weekend I was hoping to have. But shit happens. Really, shit happens. So at the minute, my arm is still heavy. It's better than it was 6 days ago. I can't do that with my hand. I can pinch, but there's not much power in it. I would say my hand it has improved slightly. Score of up to 100%, I would say I'm probably at about 30% at the moment, really. Yeah, just one of the effects after this kind of episode is fatigue. I'm feeling pretty tired now. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm feeling tired already. Yeah, basically from someone who is quite recently, almost 2 years ago since I started my running, you've noticed probably that I've lost weight. Looking at if you're a regular follower of the channel, running between 3 and 15 miles a week. Really fit, everything good, all levels good, cholesterol and everything else. Yeah, just it's crazy. It's been a crazy few days, to be honest. It's been fucking scary, would be the right word to use. I've been shit scared of it. Just waking up, not being able to move your finger and thumb, especially to somebody who's used his hands for a living all his life. It's fucking scary, in all honesty. But I just thought I digress. I just thought I'd post an update on the channel. I was hoping to put an episode out last night, with just getting things ready, getting prepared and discussing and talking and going through the plan with the car. So, but here I am, giving you, negative news really, which is not what the channel's about. Trials and tribulations definitely, but I didn't really want to put it out, but I thought it's worth putting it in there. And one of the things that really I want to put out there is that if any of the guys amongst you there watching the channel, get your cholesterol checked, get your blood pressure checked, or just make sure you go for an MOT. If you're a 40 something onwards, just make sure you get yourself checked out. I'm not really quite sure what's caused this for me. Basically I've been recently the fittest that I've been in a very, very long time in my life. So but just be careful, what you eat, how much you drink and stuff like that. I'm not trying to preach, but just don't want anyone that follows the channel or I know to end up in this kind of situation. Although paralysis, or partial paralysis, is temporary with this. So there is, I will at some point, with a bit of work, get back to where I was. Yeah, and when that point comes, I'll be back in the garage on the 205, ripping the engine out again, and we'll be seeing what's gone on inside, just to see how much it's going to cost, or do I need to change the plan, or what's powering the machinery up. But thanks very much, as per usual, for following, for watching, and I shall catch up with you soon. Stay safe, everyone. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you soon.